Hi, and welcome back to part 2 of the Winter Garden Tour. My name is Heidi, and welcome to South African Homesteader.
This is an apple tree as well, and you can see it's just sleeping a little bit. What do they call it? They're going to dormancy in winter. That's the word. There's another apple tree, also going into dormancy. They should be losing all these leaves and setting new leaves in spring. And this is a fig tree. This is a fig tree, also in dormancy at the moment, but you can see that they are setting some little buds there for new leaves to form. And in here we have another apple tree. And we have a snail on top there. So that's the apple tree as well. Then moving along to this side, we have this is a lemon tree. I have one growing in the greenhouse as well, and I think I had blossoms on here, and I think they are sitting a few fruit here. Oh my word. Okay. And the leaves don't have any of those bumps on them that I experienced on the last one, but that lemon tree is looking so good at the moment. Here we have an olive tree. So this is the olive tree over here, and we haven't done anything to this as yet. It's just growing. Here we have a naartjie. So this is the naartjie tree here. Actually, I might be wrong. This might be the lemon, and that might be the naartjie. So I'm not sure. I can't remember, and I don't see that I've marked it anywhere. Once again, volunteer tomatoes. I'm just leaving it because it is winter, and it's not imperative for me to have these spaces aren't even planted properly. But this year, this is more rosemary here, and this is doing so well. Ouch! I just need to pull this. So this I will need to weed around here. So this is another rosemary, and this one is actually doing so well. Here's one as well. Yeah, so I've got 3 that's doing well. This is a malva plant. That's Canna Lilies. And this is an apple tree. This little apple tree had a small little apple on it, which we picked yesterday because I'm not going to let it grow. I'm not going to let it ripen. I'm not going to let it anything, because this tree needs to establish itself and grow strong root systems and just focus on actually getting the tree bigger. Now on this side, this is blueberries. It's a blueberry, and it's also in dormancy at the moment. This is a weed just lying over here, but this too is blueberries. And so is this, and you can see it's very much alive. It's just the winter hasn't been kind to it. This one too, I actually thought this one had died, but I see that it's alive. And here the stem is still green here, so this is alive as well. Look, I have no idea. I need to do a lot of research on how to care for each particular plant. I know that this needs slightly acidic soil, all my berries, strawberries, and the blueberries. And I believe that this fine mulch does contain, it is quite acidic as it breaks down and it seeps into the soil. So I'm hoping that will work. And here's another one. So I love blueberries. In the other garden, I actually forgot to show you that I actually have 2 mulberry trees that I also started from seed, and they are quite big. The one is quite big and the other one is not. So this is the pea plant that I've been harvesting from, and there's a whole lot more set on here. And this is another apple tree. Another apple tree. And in here we have some ornamentals, because that's the house over there. So the house is over there, and the plan is for this side to be, orchard with lots of a variety of fruits and berries and things. And then for this little section here, the plan is, plans change though, but the plan is for this to be more of an ornamental garden here, with perhaps, like I've said before, where you see the tap, to have an arbor there, quite a nice big arbor. And I would like to plant either, I don't know if I'm going to be planting a grapevine, should actually go there, because this is going to be the orchard area. I do want an entrance into a garden where there's going to be roses, also with an arbor, but I'm thinking that I need to do that more into this area where there's going to be more ornamental flowers and plants and things like that. So now we are going into the greenhouse. Oh, here's another ornamental. This is just the ornamental. These are the eugenias that I got from Audrey and Philip, and they have grown so much, these eugenias. So that's that. I cannot wait until this is all filled with grapes. Okay, so before we go into the greenhouse, I just want to show you the strawberries. Now, these redness in the leaves, this is not a fungus. Hey, this is just because of our winter weather. It's winter here, so this is just because of the cold at night. I haven't been covering it or anything like that, because our nights aren't that cold that it damages the plants to that extent. So what I will do is I will just be picking all these red leaves off come spring, and I will also be thinning it out. Take that little bush away there, plant it in the driveway, and then have the strawberries all over this bed. Yeah. And I actually noticed yesterday, and I don't know where it is. I did notice. I actually noticed yesterday that we have some blossoms here. So I am hoping that we are going to be having a bumper strawberry this year. So now let's go into the greenhouse. Okay. So now I'm going into the greenhouse, and this is still the grenadilla trees, still bearing some grenadillas. I think it will set a lot more blossoms now. Yeah, I don't know if this produces all year long, because it hasn't set new blossoms since winter started. Those are still ones that that's ripening from the last season. Now this is basically cleaned out. These are just peppers, and these are the bishop's crown. I have seeded more of these. So what I'll be doing with these little plants that I've seeded, I will actually be selling a lot of my pepper plants as seedlings, as little plants, as little seedlings. So I am growing more of these bishop's crown. It's nice to have something different that people haven't seen before, and it's really beautiful in the garden. besides looking beautiful, it looks like an ornamental, but it's actually such a nice pepper. It's got a little bit of spice, not too much, so it's sort of between, the taste is between a bell pepper and a chili, a hot pepper, sort of a medium pepper. And I'm going to be making some hot sauce, medium hot sauce with this, just to see how it's going to taste, and I will let you know about that. So in this garden here, I've got another one over here. I've got another one over here of these Bishop's Crown. And look here, this is so ripe, it just fell off. And then I've got some various other pepper plants in here. We are going to be, we've cleaned this out mostly. There's a few things that still need to go in here. That needs to go, like the old cabbages, etc. We keep it, we pick those as we need to feed the goat, Boki. And yeah. So in here we have some black pearl as well. These are the black pearl sweet little pepper. Well, it says sweet. And then some various others. And in here I'm going to be planting more than 20 other varieties besides what is in here now. I'm obviously not going to have space for all the pepper plants that I am growing inside currently. So I will select at least 2 of each variety to plant in here. This is my peach tree. And this gave us 14 peaches, like I've said before. Last year, these are the cling peaches, or what are they called? I cannot bring. Oh, here's the name tag. Ah, it's washed off. I can't think of the name now. Anyway, but these are the peaches, and then we have this lemon tree. This is a Eureka lemon tree. It was, hey, snails. This tree didn't do well last year at all, but it's just, I think it's doing great. This is just maybe some snail damage on here because I just took one off now. But other than that, the leaves are looking healthy. They have no spores on them. They're just looking healthy. So I'm expecting some good growth this year. As this is going to grow, I am going to be taking off some of the lower leaves, but not as yet, because I just wanted to just thrive a little bit more before I start taking off leaves. So for this year I'm going to leave it. And this finally is the fig tree. This is another fig tree. And we'll see how this is going to do. Oh, we have some pineapples here. And these, oh my word, we must actually clean this out. Soil in here. Because it's setting new leaves. This is growing since last year, Feb. So it's a year and a few months in the ground now. Well, we first let it get some roots in some water, and then we planted it. And there I see there's another one. That one has already got a little pup. So hopefully we will, I don't know if there's too little shade here, but I think it does get some sun as the sun comes over here. And our chickens are letting, the roosters letting us know that he's on the other side. So I hope you enjoyed today's garden tour with me. And I will be updating you as to when we plant and how we're planting in future videos. So if you've enjoyed today's video, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already. We really appreciate all our subscribers. And then from me, Haria, at South African Homesteader, until next time.